근데 주원수가 있고. 와, 씨. 와.
Hi, this is Splish and very much welcome. I hope you enjoyed these intro clips and reactions. It's always fun when you're hearing people react like that, I believe. But talking about having fun, I wanted to make this video in order to give you 5 tips or ideas when it comes to ways to enjoy Modern Warfare 2 a bit more. Yeah, you heard me right, to actually enjoy the game, since some of you guys might feel that you've been struck hard by the skill-based matchmaking system and therefore also feel that you've reached a plateau when it comes to your gameplay and overall experience of the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. I have those kind of experience as well in Modern Warfare 2, which is the reason why I made a video about the skill-based matchmaking system as well. And I'm putting up a card here if you want to watch that later, since it has quite an impact right now when it comes to how you experience this game at the moment. Number 5. Do the basics. When you start to play, you gotta make sure that you go through your settings properly. It doesn't matter if you're playing on PC or console, and make sure that you're getting the best performance you can with your setup. And when I say best performance, it both has to do with the fact, for example, if you're playing on PC, you want to make sure that you're getting good FPS and quite constant FPS when playing. If that means that you have to bring down the quality a bit when it comes to the actual graphics, well then so be it. When it comes to sensitivity, I usually try to keep my mouse sensitivity about the same in all FPS games I'm playing. That started after I played competitive CSGO for quite some years ago, and I've tried to copy that into other games as well, because it all comes down to muscle memory, so it's a good thing for your nervous system to get that one going quite early on. If you're playing on console or using a controller on PC, I think it's a good idea to keep that in mind as well, not changing it all the time. I think it's very easy for you to get very much influenced by other like YouTubers talking about the sensitivity and what they are using, but remember, some of those guys have been playing these games for years and they can use a very high sensitivity but still be on target. I think if you're new and you're learning how to become better at the game, or if you're struggling with your aim, lower your sensitivity and try that. Be open to actually do something to make it become better, and that could be an option for you. When you're done with the basics, your settings, I think it's a very good idea to actually go in and train against bots, even though you might have done that before. Especially if you've changed your sensitivity, a more relaxing way of actually trying out something that is new. Or for that sake, if you're trying out new weapons, training against bots nowadays is a good idea, and I would highly recommend you to start, especially if you're using a new gun. Let's say that you want to become a better sniper, a more aggressive sniper. Well, start to play with easy bots and make sure to learn how to center your target before taking the shot and move up from there. Because if you get to the veteran setting, they're gonna aimbot you hard. So I think there's something for everyone right there if you're already good or if you're new to the game. Some tips along your way here is this. Try to get a good habit of keeping your crosshair in the height of the head when moving. If you are getting around a corner, you are more likely to actually hit the head and get a headshot and instant kill compared to if you're pointing your gun down. I've seen a lot of people doing that, and I did that myself when I started to play many years ago, especially if you're playing on console or using controller, and it can actually put you in a disadvantage. So get a good habit once again of keeping your crosshair in the height of the head when moving. If you're struggling once again when it comes to the combination of movement to shooting, don't run around corners. There's so many people that are running around corners and getting shot immediately. Well, if that's the case, maybe you should slow it down and you will see some progress when it comes to staying alive longer. My third tip is to get out of your comfort zone. Play with some other weapons you normally wouldn't use. Maybe pistol only or something like that. Maybe even get into the Riot Shield Club, whatever. I don't know if you're into that, but I hope you get my point. I am stuck with that as well. I foremost play as a sniper, but now I have actually started to play a bit with the red guns as well, and I'm actually having some fun ranking up some of those guns as well. So not only does it give you a variation, and once again, this is all about having fun with the game, so that can happen too, that you get this fresh start with another weapon or an class and loadout. You can also try a new game mode that you still haven't played, for example third-person mode if you haven't. That's actually more fun than you might think, at least in my book. If you're ranking up weapons, it can be a sweaty thing if you are playing only the 6v6 game modes. So remember, you have an option to play Invasion or Ground War. Maybe that can take off some stress from you and just, you know, enjoy actually ranking up a new gun. Tip number 2, if you haven't already, is to play with a friend or two. It's usually more fun, even though when it's a hard match or you don't having that fun that you were hoping, they can cheer you up and maybe support you a bit and help you out, and you can do call outs and therefore get some better results altogether. My last tip for today, tip number 1, is to actually take a break from the game. Sometimes it's better to step off or back, or maybe just simply change game. I do that very often, and it has a kind of an healthy effect on me, I must say. I can come back, I feel fresh, and to be honest, sometimes I play even better than I did before when I spent hours after hours playing the game. With that said, my friends, I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and yes, I'm actually using a red gun once in a while as well. Thanks for watching, thumbs up, take care, later.